Welcome to The Trend. I'm Rebecca Granet, and you may recognize my guests today from CSI and X-Men, but they are now combining forces to star in a new series on CBS called MacGyver, bringing back some of that old show. It's Lucas Till and George Eads.
Hello, hello.
Welcome, guys. How are you?
Well, we're good. We're joining forces for this interview.
Yes, you are.
So we're doing fantastic.
So,
awesome.
I want to start with you, Lucas, because you are MacGyver. It is huge. This is huge to kind of bring back that iconic brand. There's not many people who star in a show who have a name that's also kind of a verb. I mean, how many times...
It is a verb. It actually is in the dictionary. I think it's in Webster's dictionary, yeah.
Yep. I mean, how many times have you heard, I've MacGyvered this, I've MacGyvered that, right?
Well, since I got the show, yeah, you can imagine quite a bit. Yeah, I mean, we used to call my dad MacGyver when I was a kid, because he was actually a huge fan. And
really?
He brought in, I was saying in a bunch of press interviews that he used to hijack my class projects when I was a kid. So he came to set, brought a class project that he hijacked when I was a kid. And it was, make a picture out of popsicle sticks and all of this stuff. And so he even framed it himself, of course. So.
Really?
Yeah.
So he's like the real life MacGyver.
He really is. No, he really is. Oh, the other day, he jumps out of airplanes now, so he had this rig. I have a video I can show you, but
I would love
he built this rig. It's like a stand, and then it's like a tripod, and he's got like, the wind measuring machine, the camera on top. There's an umbrella on it. That's crazy. He really is.
So what you're saying is you were genetically programmed to play this role.
Correct.
And for those who don't know, for those who aren't aware, can you kind of just maybe give a little synopsis as to what's the MO? Who is MacGyver? What's he all about?
He is all about helping people out. And by using the things around him. He doesn't use guns. He's very anti-gun. Yet somehow manages to save the world, but that's only because of this fella right here who does all the shooting for me. This cowboy.
Your main man.
That's right.
So, George, I want to ask you, you would never know by looking at you, but I know since you've spent so many years on CSI...
What's coming?
...that you have seen the original MacGyver from the 80s.
I have.
Right? That's an educated
guess.
Yeah. So what was it like for you to kind of come into this role as Jack Dalton, the sidekick or the, to MacGyver, and sort of put your own...
Whoa. Strike one.
You hate me already? I call him his main man. How's that? Is that better? No? Okay.
Strike two.
No, I mean, to put your own spin on the series.
Yeah. Look, they told me they wanted to meet with me about MacGyver. I didn't even need a script. I ran to the meeting and we talked about doing it. And I was offered a job on the show before we'd really seen much of anything. Within a few hours of meeting with them, it was a no-brainer for me. I knew who MacGyver is, the show, how iconic it is, how many fans it had. The impact it had at the time, the fact that it was, at the time, pretty cutting edge, and the internet is an actor's best friend when it comes to research. So, I mean, even if you didn't catch it back in the day, it's not like you can't catch it now.
Netflix?
So, absolutely.
I went back and checked it out, and yeah, I was excited that Henry Winkler is one of the producers.
He's back, right?
He is.
He actually came and visited us
read
here,
a great
too.
script from Peter Lankoff, and then James Wan directed the pilot. I mean, the Richard Dean Anderson is also involved on the producing level. So, I don't know. I've worked with this company before. I kind of know.
Have you now?
I kind of know what they can do with the show. And it was a show about kind of fighting international terrorism, so it's not going to be boring. It's not going to be the same room. It's not a show about some guys litigating in a courtroom or, in the same surgical operating room. So it sounded exciting, and thus far it has been. It's been a thrill ride.
Mm-hmm. How is it working with Henry Winkler? I mean, he worked on the original. He's working on...
He's kind of like the silent partner of our restaurant.
Yeah,
right
well,
now.
because he got the only interaction I've had, which isn't any, but I was doing voiceover, and he had given a note on a line. He wanted it to, I can't remember. Oh, start the damn boat. He wanted me to say damn. Yeah.
He wanted you to add that in.
Yeah.
So it was start the boat, and then you said.
Start the
and
damn boat.
I didn't even realize until later on that he was a producer of the original either.
Mm-hmm,
so, yeah.
So, and let me ask you now. So, obviously we're bringing the show back, but there's a whole generation of young people out there who have never seen MacGyver before, and for them,
Correct.
you guys are it.
Ooh.
So, you know,
I like the sound of that.
right?
But that's also the way I think we have to approach this. I mean, we can't play them, you know?
Yeah, that's very true.
And we were, again, the scripts started coming in and were just so good. We were thrilled. We were calling each other, and we were maybe 5 or 10 pages into it, just screaming at each other how excited we were, just the situations that we were being put in. So, having said that, you kind of know who the characters were, like what some of MacGyver's character traits were. But I think if you look back at the Jack Dalton in the previous show, the original, I'm playing a very different spin on him.
How so? In what way?
He's got a screw loose. I think my character's got a screw loose.
Do you feel like you're equipped to play a character with a screw loose?
I do.
You know
You
him as
do?
well as I
Years
do.
of experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Having screws loose.
If we were to ask your families, are you resourceful at home? If I were to ask them, would they say yes or no?
Yeah.
Mine, absolutely not.
Why? No.
Absolutely not.
Well, that's why he's MacGyver.
Exactly.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
What have you
I
had
definitely
to?
inherited something from my dad, for sure.
Right. So you have the genetics. What have you? I know you've. What have you had to MacGyver in your own lives?
Oh, I put out a candle with a knife the other night. I did. It was too far to me to reach, and I went like that.
And then I used to get the,
That's
you know
it,
those
that's it,
pins,
that's
you know the
That was
pins that
pretty
pop,
fabulous.
that pop on the end? Mm-hmm. Right. You can unscrew. Well, in school, you could unscrew those, and you could rearrange them where when you hit the end, something would shoot out of it. And you could
Oh,
shoot it
yeah, no, I
across
know.
your-
I used to do that, too.
Yeah. So that's that takes a real genius
And so you can do that. Well,
to do that.
you can't talk about MacGyver without talking about MacGruber.
No,
And
you
the
cannot. No, you
spoofing
cannot.
on SNL that's been done.
Yeah.
Are you nervous about being spoofed?
I know, I want it.
You do?
So bad. I wanted it
Okay.
my whole life. I've always wanted to, yeah. I don't
Well,
know.
you're
look into the
if
camera
you're
and tell
spoofed-
Will.
Oh, is that where the camera is?
Where
I
does
thought
it
No, you
the
can go
audience
right
was
there.
over there.
No, you're good. You're good there.
I'm
Will.
sorry, guys. I need to
Will,
say hello
come
to
on,
you.
yes, Will,
It's like
come on
the
the
first
show.
time we've ever seen you. Oh, is it? Oh,
There
the
you go.
red light
Yeah,
means
it's
it's
the red light.
switching. I learned
Yeah.
that in video production class in high school.
Will, you
Mr.
come on
Forte.
the show. Mr. Forte.
Spoof me.
Spoof us.
All right, guys, be careful what you wish for. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And so give me a little quick synopsis of what we can maybe expect in this pilot episode coming out on the 23rd of September. Anything we can get.
Well, check it out, man. I mean, James Wan, the director of Furious 7 and he kind of knows what he's doing. He's pretty awesome and at what he does, and so we've just seen snippets of it, and it's
It's pretty rad. I mean, it's so stunt heavy. You get to do. You're being introduced to all these characters who, if you are a fan of the original series, you're going to be like, oh, that guy from that.
Oh,
guy.
good,
And they're
so
all
people
together.
can-
Yeah, absolutely. Thrilled with that.
fans.
But if you're not, it's not going to.
Fans of an actor named Vinnie Jones.
Oh, that's right. It feels like so long ago.
We were really wanting Vinny to be the bad guy in the pilot.
Yeah, we got Vinnie Jones.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. So we
Okay.
got a little,
Okay.
well, okay.
Yeah.
And I want to talk to you guys for so much longer, but we're running out of time. So we are going to do what we do here, which is the 10-10 Wins 10 for 10 challenge. We give you 10 questions, and you have 10 seconds to answer each question.
Okay.
So are you ready? Do we need to do this again? Or
Hold on.
are we preparing?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gearing up. I can hear the wheels turning.
This
Candy?
one's for each of you.
Okay.
In which way are you most like your character?
You go. You go.
I got
Is it my turn?
Is it,
Are
wait a
we
minute,
going?
Is it me?
Is it now? Am I in this
You got
scene?
10 seconds to go.
Okay.
5 seconds.
Why is it so hard? I actually do love to put things together. I like to MacGyver things. Or I like the problem solving of it all. I really do.
Perfect.
Even though I couldn't answer what MacGyver moment I had recently. You know,
No, you-
forget about it. Yeah.
You put out the knife with you're good.
The fighting aspect for me, I like it. I like MMA. I'm a big fan
Doing
of
the
MMA,
stunts and
big fan of a bunch of those fighters in MMA. So I like to kind of pattern it kind of after what they do.
Perfect.
Their mentality.
Of the whole
It's true.
cat.
When we have fight scenes and he doesn't feel like he's been bruised enough as he should be, he'll just start hitting stuff until his knuckles get bloody enough.
Do you really do that, George?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So lots of Band-Aids on set.
Us playing the psychopath.
Of the whole cast, who's the most likely to MacGyver something in real life? Is it really you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
So the seconds that we don't use, can that go to the next one?
Yes.
Okay. So
Here we go.
15
Perfect.
seconds.
Save time.
2 must-have tools to get out of a sticky situation. Go.
Swiss Army knife and duct tape.
Awesome.
Beautiful. Same or
Yeah.
different?
Brawn and impatience.
Okay. Your favorite thing about working with one another?
He's funny.
Yeah. Same
He's
answer.
funny.
Your favorite fictional hero?
Conan the Barbarian.
Oh, I like that one.
Okay, you get it too then.
I like that one.
No, you want a different
I've
one?
never played to you before. Oh, no, go ahead. That's good.
Okay. Your funniest moment on set?
Funniest moment on set.
Oh,
There's
probably lots of voices.
voice, yeah,
making you
just
laugh.
acting silly, making each other laugh.
What the hell?
You guys do impressions?
Nonstop.
Yeah.
I know you
I'm
do.
sure,
Yeah.
Whoa, you do. You know how to do that. Yeah. Yeah. We like to make each other laugh up until we're about to roll. Some people can handle it. Some people can't. It's not always the
Read
smartest
Alan
idea.
Alda's book.
Okay.
Those of you that haven't read Alan Alda's
I want
books.
to expand on this, but we got to keep going. In honor of shooting in Atlanta, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So what? And that's where
Yes.
you grew up there.
Go.
So the home cooked meal
Go.
that you love the best.
Sweet potato casserole.
Beautiful.
Chicken fried steak.
Beautiful. Coolest scene you've shot so far.
Fight scene.
I really love the fight sequence with the Spetsnazis.
Yes. He comes in and he Han Solo like.
Han Solo.
Yeah, he actually does. He has a
Yeah.
sidearm holster that looks
No.
like Han Solo's.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a yes or no. You got to answer together. If we were all
No.
stuck in a cell.
Sorry, go ahead.
This is it's terrible. If we were all stuck in a cell, you can't cheat, George. If we were all stuck in a cell and we had duct tape and a knife and a shoe and the place was burning down, would we be safe? Would you be able to get us out?
No. Oh, yes or
Duct
no?
tape, knife, shoe. Well,
we
I
have
would
10 seconds?
probably, use the. I would probably use the adhesive to get into the no, and see the building would already be burned down. So I guess no.
Do we
So the
have-
answer would be we need your dad to come
Yeah,
with
no,
us.
he would figure something.
We have
he'd figure
electrical
something out.
tape.
You,
And a
do you want it to be
shoe?
electric? Yes, duct tape, yes.
We have duct tape, a shoe, and a what?
And a knife.
Oh, that's easy, but we don't have time. I can't.
Very good. All right, where will you be to watch the premiere?
Troops.
Yeah, we actually will. Yeah, Sunday we're showing it to the troops at I think Dobbins. I don't know where it's actually at, but which is special because my dad works there, so he gets to see it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's
And
really
that's
sweet.
something close to both of our hearts. His dad
Absolutely.
being a military man, my dad, God rest his soul, was a military man, and I think that's kind of the ultimate thing to watch it with
it's super
him.
cool. I don't know if they knew that they were doing that either. I don't know if they knew that my dad worked, was stationed, there, but it worked out really well.
So it'll
that's
be a
really
really
cool.
special moment for you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, no,
That's
it's really
awesome.
cool. Yeah.
Well, Lucas, George, thank you. This is huge. MacGyver, this is huge. Thank you so much, guys, for coming and spending time. Everyone, make sure to check it out September 23rd. It's the premiere on CBS. Thanks, guys.
No, thank you.